AHIP Institute and Expo, and I have not one but two wonderful guests, one who you might have seen before and one who is new to our stage. So let me welcome Jackie Coffey. Jackie, welcome.
Thank you.
So Jackie is Vice President of Telesales for GuideWell Connect. She's something of a luminary in this space. I wanted you to tell us a little bit more about being the 2016 Benchmark Portal #1 inbound sales center in North America. How did you get that award, not once, but twice?
Thank you, Kate. We are so excited. We've been on a journey to improve both our efficiency and effectiveness as a sales center. So that means how can we provide a great customer experience and do so at a low cost? And so we have been on a journey. It's been about a 6-year journey. So when we first started, we were in the very low quadrant, expensive, not really effective, and then we turned it in 18 months, and we have been in the upper right quadrant ever since, and continuing to get better and better. So it's one of those things, we're never done. The team is really focused on how do we provide that great experience, but continue to be innovative and do new things.
Okay, so in an 18-month turnaround, you went from being a lower quadrant to an upper quadrant. What's the secret sauce?
I think it's great people for sure, having that vision and then having a plan. And so we really changed everything. We changed the way that we hired people, the way that we trained them, the systems we use. We changed everything. Our sales process it won a Gold Stevie for Sales Process of the Year as well. So we really believe that sales is a formula.
Absolutely. So, all right, we also have here on our stage Mr. Mark Stryker, Chief Business Development Officer for GuideWell Connect, too. So colleagues here. All right, so Mark, what does this recognition mean for what you're able to provide as a service for GuideWell Connect? How can other clients benefit from this expertise?
Yeah, it's really important for us. Number one, this is kind of the crown jewel of our services because of the achievements that Jackie and her team generate over and over and over again. And she talked about an 18-month turn to the process, to the new process, but this is a 10-year journey that they've been on. So when we go out and offer this to our health plan clients across the country, this is the ability not to have to make a 10-year investment in being the best in North America, in any industry. I mean, that is the thing that is most incredible about this, to be able to then drop that into the health plan clients in an area that is so crucial to their success in terms of being able to work with the consumer populations out there, to acquire members, to retain members. Those two functions are so important in the new health environment. And so to be able to offer that to a health plan, to drop it in an affordable way, without gigantic investments, without gigantic lags in time,
Lessons
it's incredibly
learned.
important.
I mean, we made a lot of mistakes along the way
Sure.
too.
And why
we learned.
Why reinvent the wheel when you have the wheel, the perfect wheel that you could go ahead and tap into? I think that you make an important distinction there, Mark. I want to make sure that everyone understands that this recognition that you received from Benchmark Portal wasn't just inbound sales center for a health plan. It was for any sales. So you were competing against giants in this space.
It is. We really don't see ourselves competing only with sales centers for health insurance. It's really all industries across the board. How can we be the best of the best in that sales space?
So as we're here at AHIP and we're talking to some other speakers here, it's really about understanding where we are. The health industry might be 5 years back. We just had Rob Koppich on, right? And if we want to look at where we should be, we should look at where other industries were 5 years ago. Here we have an example of a sales center that really has already kind of mastered where those other industries might be, and we can offer that to health plans. So
and we're not done yet.
Right. Continue to iterate, which is what the winners do, don't they? Yep. So, all right, let's ask another question of this wonderful duo here. Jackie, why is number one so important to your team?
So it's really what our customers expect, demand, and deserve. So we need to help our customers win in the marketplace because really they're trusting us with their most valuable asset. That's their members, their customers, their brand. And so we have to be the best to really be able to deliver on the promise that we've given them.
And I bet it makes everybody feel so proud. And when you really believe in the product that you're selling and the way that you go about doing it, being best in class, what a wonderful way to keep your head held up high when you walk into business day, isn't it?
And I will say, being number one, Jackie and her team are extremely competitive in
Very
everything that they do.
competitive. We like to win.
The hallmark of a great
We
sales
do.
team, right? They're not going to rest on their laurels. All right, I think that we had one more question. Mark, obviously you offer a number of services through GuideWell Connect. Where do we go from here?
Yeah, it's going to be very, very fun, I think, over the next little while to continue to grow the plans that Jackie works with, but also to evolve the scope. Because when you look at how far and how fast they have pushed the effectiveness and the efficiency envelope, to then, something that you and I will be talking about a bit tomorrow in the coverage is GuideWell Connect's new engagement services business line. And Jackie and her teams are a critical piece of that, because engaging with consumers after you have acquired them, after they become members, that is the whole ball game. And so, again, over the next year or so, as we really move that into the forefront, into the marketplace, it's going to be a lot of fun. It's also going to be really impactful for these health plans that absolutely need these types of solutions. Because Rob Coppich talked correctly about this is a process and an evolution that we have to go through. But there are things available right now today. In GuideWell Connect is a great example that can be applied to the consumer marketplace and can help plans win. And can help their consumers win.
Yeah, so really we play in the full customer life cycle, from acquiring to retaining to welcoming, all the way through engaging them along the way, because every year a customer has to make a decision.
Absolutely. So it's a choice every year, isn't it? And loyalty isn't what it once was. We really do have to compete, don't we, to keep it with that health plan. So, all right. Well, Jackie Coffey and Mark Stryker, thank you both so much for joining us here in the GuideWell Connect Insights Lounge. I know that we'll be up soon with another interview. I hope everybody keeps watching. All right.
Thanks, Kate.
Thank you.
Thank you, Kate.